Greetings and salutations, it's me again, and please tell me you recognize this game. My name is Ahrtimmer, and it's time for another Do You Remember. This time we're taking a look at the ever-so-famous Elder Scrolls Morrowind. This is one of my favourite games of all time, not the best, as you likely know, my favourite game is all time. Did I just say my favourite game is all time? No, my favourite game of all time is Diablo 2. This, however, is... and now I'm diseased. This is probably my second. It's... well, as far as I'm concerned, this is got the level of detail that every first-person shooter... I'm sorry, my brain clearly isn't working. Why did I just say first-person shooter? Every role-playing game should have something akin to this level of detail. This is, in my opinion, almost perfect as a role-playing game. You can do, and that's the point, whatever you want. So, yes, Morrowind, created a while back. It is one of the Elder Scrolls games, as you're no doubt aware. It's Elder Scrolls 3. Personally, it's my favourite in the series, though we'll see how Skyrim goes. Oblivion is the game that everybody knows, because... well, everyone knows Oblivion. It's one of those games that was just huge, even if you weren't into that particular genre. As you've probably, or no doubt noticed, I run quite a few modifications. This is a save file with minimal mods to try and get the true experience out of it, but one of the things that I love about the Elder Scrolls series is the amount of customization you can do to your experience through mods. I've spent some time, like hours, just scrolling through the Planet Elder Scrolls website, looking at mods for this game. Some are really well done, some are just nice little tweaks, some have allowed me to create a character to show you this game in a very brief period of time. I've got basically a leveling mod on so that I could get myself up to a medium game level of skills. Just to give you a bit of a look at what this is all about, because it is slow. There is no denying the fact that the Elder Scrolls games, collectively, and Morrowind particularly, are slow games. But why do you want to finish your game in a day? I couldn't, if I tried, complete this game in 24 hours. Maybe if I just looked at the campaigns, I might be able to do it, but I don't think I could. Just rushing through Morrowind, Oblivion to a lesser extent, but rushing through Morrowind would take ages. Simply because you need to level. Unlike the Oblivion, you can't go into the final dungeons and expect there to be nothing but scamps if you're only level 5. Ah! This is, however, one thing that I'm glad they got rid of. Cliff races, my god. Leave me alone. Cliff races are everywhere, and I hate each and every one of them. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I planned on showing you. I didn't really have any sort of... oh dear. Looks like we're running for it, gents. I didn't really have any sort of plan or thoughts as to what to show us today. I just figured we'd take a look at this game. And I clearly haven't thought it through because I'm now fighting someone who uses my weapon. Someone who's a little bit stronger than I am. That is why I have maximum athletics, folks. Said if I die from fall damage, that'll be slightly embarrassing. The world is just... I'm not gonna say it's the most detailed world, like... Oblivion did have a few points up on Morrowind, but... If you'll bear with me... we have the world map. This is... well, this is Vvardenfell. I would think, in terms of size comparisons, the entire map of unmodified, unexpanded Oblivion would consist of maybe a quarter of this map. Just pick 1/4 of this island. That's about as much room as you've got. Without the its second expansion pack, you won't, of course, get this area over here, the wonderful island of unpronounceable name. But this place is huge, and there's no fast travel. I can't go, oh well, I've been there, I'll just go there quickly again. I have to map out this whole thing and go everywhere on foot, or to some extent there's a degree of fast traveling between cities, but there's no fast way around. And that's a good thing. I should, rather, be able to enjoy the entire world by accident. I've played, and much... oh dear. Assassins in the Night. As I was saying, I have played and enjoyed more than... I might as well tell you what I did before I go into... and I'm dead. Good on me. As I was trying to say several times, I have played through Oblivion without fast traveling. And it's more enjoyable that way. You experience more of the world. You see all those lovely things out in the middle of nowhere that you'd never encounter otherwise. That said, the run from one side of the map to the other, say Imperial City to Anvil, was it? Was quite a pain in the neck, but you got over it. You got to see the countryside. You got to run into Maik the Liar. I've been assassinated again. This is going to end very badly for me. Because I don't have enough health to cope with people who have swords that will paralyze me. If you've at no point played this game, I think you need to... well, don't need. I'm not going to tell you what you have to do, but... my god, if you love RPG games, this is it. This is the height of role-playing gaming. Not, of course, pen and paper. There's no pen and paper Elder Scrolls to my knowledge, although, if there is, I would be quite interested to know more about it. But there's so much to do. I could, if I wanted, kill every last man in this town. You know what? Let's do that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cheat, and I don't like cheating on camera. But, hell, I don't like cheating on all. For demonstrations purposes, I can attack and kill Every last man in this world. Given sufficient time and dedication, you can never have to bother with anybody else ever again. You can own the entire country if you want. I mean, granted there'll be no one left in it, but you'll be the boss man. It's entirely up to you how you approach this adventure. I've made dozens of playthroughs of this and only twice completed the actual story. Because it's interesting, but sometimes I just want to do other things. Or I want to be the criminal that nobody likes. And unlike the well-known Oblivion, you can kill the quest-giving NPCs. I can go... The Lord Vivek. He is borderline a god in this world. There is, to my understanding, nobody more powerful than him on this continent. And if my sense of direction hasn't completely failed me... Oh, wonderful, it hasn't. We can find him. Of course, that'll be precarious, seeing as I'm now wanted by the law in every area you care to look. Murder is frowned upon. Oh, I did take a wrong turn. No, I didn't. Lord Vivek, God, King of the entire continent. I can go in there and I can stab him in the face until he doesn't move anymore. And if I make that choice, yes, I ruin the entire storyline. You cannot pass the game after he's died. Or the primary storyline, anyway. But the option is there. It gives you a neat little message saying you've doomed the world, but that's your choice. If you wanted to make that choice, you can. And I love that in a game. If I'm playing a role-playing game, I want to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. My name is Ahrtimmer, and this has been Do You Remember Morrowind? I might show this game several more times. If it is your desire, I may even do a Let's Play, because I love this game and I would be delighted to show you more. There is only so much I can show in a short video, but in a series, I could do my best to show you the entire game. I honestly don't know where you can get your hands on a copy of this now. I don't know where it's still being sold. But if you see it and you haven't played it before, and you like the Elder Scrolls games, Oblivion, Skyrim, or some of the older Arena and Daggerfall, you want to have this game, you just don't know it yet. Have a good night, all.